Two-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters lined up for the 4th division of the Trixton here this afternoon to kick off the late pick 3. Field of 7, the rod gate. And they're off. Metz Hall goes spreading out for the early lead for Andy Miller. Center of the track, Batista floated out with FARSETTI Hanover also on the move. Those three across the track into that opening turn. FARSETTI Hanover continues to swing up wide for Marcus Miller up to take on Metz Hall down at the inside and looks to clear for control. Batista come away tied up behind that pair in third. It's a break of 2 lengths to Captain Morgan. He was away mid-pack of 4th. 3 more to Dawson Springs, who settles back in the 5th spot. You Need Stones made a break in stride. So Gemologist will slide up the inside 6th. The opening quarter, 26 and 4. So it's a sizzler as Metz Hall was back up to take up the lead here. So Metz Hall on top. The set of Cantab Hall leading the way up the backstretch. FARSETTI Hanover giving chase in second. Batista still riding closely from third in front of Captain Morgan. Dawson Springs has 6 lengths to make up from 5th in front of Gemologist. And far behind after the break, You Need Stones. They're by the half in 54 and 4. So a crisp pace here as Metz Hall continues to do the heavy lifting on top, and Metz Hall takes the field onto the far turn with 3/8 to go. FARSETTI Hanover still giving chase in a second. Captain Morgan to the outside third, but he's made a little impression on the leader at this point. He begins to flatten out. Batista back up the inside. That stacked up Dawson Springs. He's already beginning to look wide for Bongiorno in front of Gemologist. Metz Hall still standing tall here. Through 3 quarters, 124 and 1. It's Metz Hall who tries to sprint clear, turning for home. FARSETTI Hanover still trying to hold down that second spot as Batista is in behind that pair in third. Mid-stretch, Metz Hall begins to accelerate. He's opened up to a 4-length lead. FARSETTI Hanover driven out to try and stay on the battle line for minor spoils, but it's all Metz Hall who is now pouring it on. Metz Hall is opening up with every stride here, and it's Metz Hall, a dazzling display from Metz Hall. He wins it in 152 and 4. FARSETTI Hanover held second. It was tight for show between Dawson Springs and Gemologist. Every stride.